Hey gang, Cliff Parker with eXp Realty here doing a monthly report. I promise I'll be real fast on our slides today. This is July, so let's get into it, all right? So first off, please subscribe to the channel, like and video, and subscribe to the button. Every time we release a monthly report, you'll get access to it. Again, my name is Clifton Parker. I'm a licensed real estate agent in Virginia, a broker in North Carolina, and a professional engineer in North Carolina and Virginia. We have a fixed commission structure for our listings. We save our clients thousands of dollars, so give us a call and we'll help you list your home and do a fantastic job. I work with my wife Shannon, and she's also a realtor, and she helps me out, and I work with a huge team of people to help support what we do so we can do a great job for our customers. So let's start with a report. Respondents who say it's a good time to buy, okay? Might be a perception issue, but it's definitely going down, okay? People think with these high prices, things are getting crazy. It might not be such a great time, but that's part of what's going on in the background. Bottom line, inventory levels of homes are increasing. This is nationwide. And if you look at this map in Virginia, the inventory has gone up 11%. That's a good thing. The inventory is going up, supply and demand, right? So what's happened? You know, record price appreciation. It's never happened like this before. Still extremely low inventory, record high percent sales price over list price, record low days on the market. It's a high velocity market. But we've still got low mortgage rates, which is awesome, right? So what's going to happen? Well, eventually, it's not going to last forever. So expect a turn. Is it going to be this fall? Is it going to be next year? Who knows? But the market's still hyper competitive. And right now, before school starts, serious buyers are out there, and they're committed 100% to get the house that they want to get before school starts, okay? So if you want to sell, maybe it's a good time. Maybe things will soften up in the fall. The bottom line, you know, you go on YouTube and people are saying the whole world's gonna blow up, okay, and we're gonna have a bubble. But I'm gonna show you here real quick. It's not, okay. We are on a full-fledged seller's market, okay. We're deep in the green here, and it's gonna take a long time to get the inventory built up. Well, why is that? Well, I've shown this slide before. Going back to the 1970s, we were 13 straight years below the 50-year average of the number of units of housing that are needed to supply the housing for America. And that's population growth, immigration, whatever you want to call it. Bottom line, we don't have enough houses, okay? And the rents are going up. Don't throw your money down the commode. Buy a house. It is the centerpiece of wealth building, right? So what about interest rates? This is 200 years of interest rates, and we are going to look right down here into the corner of this circle, okay? So when we look at the short term, you know, rates at 2.98%, even though they've jumped up, I mean, it's still really low. Now, if you're looking to buy a house, you know, FHA still has a great program with a FICO score average of 679. So there's still great programs out there for people to buy houses. This is nothing like 2008. Well, what about the scary headlines? Oh my gosh. Well, the amount of people that are in forbearance, okay, it's decreasing, okay? People are paying their mortgages, you know, they've got jobs, right? Everybody's cashing out. They're using their house as a cash machine. Well, not so fast. This is nothing like the cash out that happened in 2006, right? It's nothing like that. Now, what about distressed property sales? Well, again, we're way down here. It's pretty darn low. You can't barely find anything that's a distressed sale anymore. So what is the overhang? Renter evictions, okay? 10 million Americans remain behind their rent at risk of eviction, you know, from the COVID thing. Okay, yeah. Well, let's say they move out. Where are they gonna go? Supply and demand. Even if they leave and the person renting the home says, I don't want to be a home renter anymore, or I want to put my house on the market, and you know, or they're going to rent it out to somebody else. So people are going to have to go somewhere. So I don't see that from a supply and demand standpoint is going to really do anything. And the bottom line is that there's 18 million people that are taking the extended unemployment benefits that are set to expire in September. So if this expires in June and the benefits expire in September, but there's a growing vacancy of jobs. I mean, if you go on vacation right now or you go to Virginia Beach, you can't, there's nobody working in the restaurants because everybody's taking their extended benefits or whatever else is going on. So is this going to be the end of the housing market? I don't know, but I kind of don't think so. Okay, this data is for the entire Central Virginia MLS, and this is sales price from 2018. This is to current. This is through the June data that was just released, and you can see sales prices are going up. New listings turning over a little bit. You can see the seasonality that goes up in the spring and summer, goes down in the fall. Okay, and here we are. Okay, and it's about to roll over. Homes for sale. The supply is low. I mean, no surprise, right? Everybody knows that. It's a no-brainer unless you're hiding under a rock. This is the velocity of sales. You can see the velocity of sales so far this year. It's more velocity. People are buying and selling. It's just that the days on the market is low because the demand is so high. So your month's supply is low. The percent of sales price, which is usually down here below 100%, right? Okay, we blew through that, and now we're averaging for the entire MLS over 100%. And of course, price per square foot, which is a critical metric. And you can see it goes up, it goes down in the fall, it goes up, it goes down. I mean, and it's just blasting off. We're well over 170. We routinely see homes priced $200 a square foot now. Dollar volume, boom, prices are going up and so forth. Now let's take a look at Henrico. Okay, looking at Henrico data, same thing. Starting at sales price, you can see prices go up, they go down, they go up, they go down each year. They went up during COVID, but they didn't go down, and now they've shot through the roof. Are they going to come down? This is Henrico County. Probably they're going to soften. Okay, but generally you see the churn. They go down a little bit, they go up, and they go up, and they climb the staircase. Are we going to flatten out? Probably. New listings, well, Henrico County, not as many as last year or the year before. So not that many listings. Houses, they're not happening. Closed sales, though, they're closing the sales. And the days on the market, most houses sell within 5 days. If your house isn't selling in 5 days, your agent didn't do your job. You didn't price it right. Percent of list price, well over 100%, almost approaching 106. And let's look at price per square foot. Again, goes up. There's seasonality. You see the seasonality, and it didn't drop off, right? In 2020, and it's just taken off. We're well over 180, $185 a square. So that's just incredible in Henrico. Let's take a look at Hanover. All right, looking at the Hanover data for sales price, a little bit of a jagged climb up, but shooting up above 380,000. New listings, again, not as high, same as Hanover is a much smaller sort of metro area than Henrico in terms of total number of population and homes. So, but the two perform pretty similarly because of similar tax structures and so forth. Homes for sale, not very many. Pending sales, closed sales, a good little clip. And of course, days on the market, in the tank down here at 5. Months of supply, not much. Percent of list price, shooting up to 103. So Hanover has a lot of like farms or bigger properties or $1 million properties that might lag that, as compared to Henrico that has much more higher volume of smaller homes. So that's where you see, Henrico having a little bit higher metrics in that category. And then for Hanover, again, punching through $170 a square. A little bit of a dip, okay, in the May data, but right there into June, right back up, So let's wrap this up. I don't think this is the end of the world. And if you want to sell and you need a reason to sell, you need a bigger house, you need more room for your kids, or you want to downsize, those reasons are still there. I don't think if you got 2 elevators and you're getting off one and getting on another, there, all of the prices in the market are moving together. So you got to make your decision, But if you want to wait, I know some people are like, let's try to game the market. Let's sell our house. Let's rent, wait for a pullback in prices, and then we'll buy. Well, what if the prices don't pull back and the prices keep going up? And then you're living in an apartment, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, now the prices are really high. So, we're not promised tomorrow. And you need to make, your financial decisions based on your lifestyle and what you want to do. Home is a great investment. And for all those people that are watching our channel that are first-time home buyers, all I can say is, we're praying for you, that we hope we can get you into a first house, because it's a great place to build wealth. If we can help you at any time, my name's Cliff Parker, 804-310-0398. I'm in Hanover County and work Central Virginia. Happy to take you out on the boat for looking at waterfront properties on the Chesapeake Bay or Lake Anna or Lake Gaston, and I hope you have a wonderful summer. We'll be back next month with more data. Take care.